I turn on sounds. There we go.
Yes,
Sounds are on.
sir.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
This is first episode of Whiffing Weekly with
Uh-huh.
me, Max. No,
No.
I was gonna say me and Max, but I guess it's just me, Max,
Yep.
with me
And then I'm Alex.
and Max,
Yep.
and
That's
I'm
me.
Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay, that started great. Forgetting words. That's amazing. Great start.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like we can't really do and yeah, I don't know. I don't think we
Yeah.
need a longer intro than that.
Yeah.
This
Same.
is a start.
Let's move on.
Yeah, to or maybe we should talk about like what it's supposed to be about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is our Valorant uh, podcast
Yep.
that we are as two gold players, or at least around gold.
Bitch.
Uh,
Uh,
and we're gonna be talking about things that probably doesn't make sense.
yep.
We're just gonna be yapping about Valorant, and like half of it is probably gonna be wrong and extreme hot takes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be fun to get like a gold perspective on things.
Mhm.
I think. I think it will be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should move on to topic one,
Okay.
and that seems to be who the fuck are we? And that's a great question.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
who
Max.
are we? Yeah, you're Max, and I'm Alex.
Yay. Okay. That's
Um,
we're done. Next.
yeah, no, yeah, that's
Oi oi oi. Yeah.
to go more into depth, I guess.
Mhm.
Why, why, why Valorant?
Alright.
Why did we start playing Valorant from the beginning? And how long have we been playing for?
Okay.
Uh,
I think you should start with this though.
Considering I played, or I started playing before you, I
Mhm.
think I can start.
Yeah.
Um, I started playing a long time ago. I think it was like end of 2021.
Mhm.
Um, Still gold. I know it's terrible. I started playing because I was watching one of my favorite streamers were playing Valorant, and I didn't understand shit when watching it. Like literally nothing.
So you said I want to
Uh,
understand.
but I looked at it and I thought it looked funny. Okay,
Funny,
and
funny.
yeah, that's basically I downloaded it, I tried it, and here we are.
Yeah.
It's my first ever FPS game, so that's probably why I'm shit at it,
Uh huh.
and was shit at it at the time as well. So that's my background, I would say.
Yep. I started playing in like July, last week of July. I know,
Yeah, so
2022.
middle of
Yeah.
about almost a year after I started playing. Not quite,
Uh-huh.
but
Yeah.
like three
And
quarters.
mhm, you are the reason why I started
Yeah,
playing.
took me a
You
while.
said download it,
Yeah, and that
and I
took me a
said,
while
yeah, it
because you
did.
did not have. You went, no, I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, it took me 1 hour to download the game. Just that gives me, uh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's yeah. So that's basically how we got into the game.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah. Okay, so more about who we are as players, I guess. Uh,
Oh,
I'm I I play whatever, honestly, whatever I feel like. Sometimes
I'm
I
duelist.
feel, and I've almost always been like that.
Yeah.
There has been like periods where I just main one agent. Like I had a
Oh.
period where I did only Omen or only Astra, but and I've also done like only KO or only breach, only
Fade.
yeah fade, uh, cipher, killjoy.
Breach.
Yeah, I said breach.
Oh.
But so I've even though I've had periods where I main one agent, it's never been consistent to like the role or the agent. It's going in periods, and I really can't play one agent for a long amount of time because I just get
Yeah.
bored. So yeah, right now I just play whatever I feel like.
Mhm.
Uh,
And
yep,
then we have me. I play one agent.
yep.
And
You're
then someone tells me you shouldn't play that, and I play something else. I played Viper. I don't know how long,
for a
but
while.
a really long, r- much. Think I
Yeah,
had
that's
200 hours on Viper,
mhm.
and then you told me you're too aggressive to play Viper. You should start playing like Race.
Yep.
Since then I've
Yeah,
played
I
Race.
remember that when we were discussing who we, because we were gonna like do only one agent each or like a couple
Mhm.
to get out of like bronze and silver, maybe even gold. Now we've
Yeah.
stopped with that, but and I suggested actually that you were gonna play duelist,
Yep.
and it took a little bit of convincing, but
Yeah.
now we're here.
Yeah. It's because I think I was a bit too like I want. The thing is, I played Viper
Yep.
really long, and then she got the nerfs,
Yeah.
and I got mad, so I
Boycotted.
boycotted
You
Viper.
boycotted Viper, yeah.
Mhm. And went on to like I think it was Gecko.
Yeah.
I played lots of Gecko,
Mhm.
and then you were like, you should play Race.
Yeah, I it was when we were talking like, and I said like we should actually insta-lock something that we can play so we get at least two players that are good. And you weren't very happy about that either.
Yeah,
um, like we were very used to just um, filling for like the
the
entire
team.
team. We let everyone else lock in, and then we go from that. And then we started like actually instead of that playing something like
We
decent
enjoyed.
on the map, but that we can play.
Mhm.
Because like that's a key thing to actually get out of the elo.
Yeah,
Because it's a very when you're in
and
low
that's
elo, you
when we
can't
both
just fill.
hit gold.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah.
And yeah, I realized that your playstyle is very good with like since you were doing decent on the get-go and your playstyle were pretty aggressive, I suggested you go race. Or I didn't suggest race, but I suggested duelist.
Oh, yeah, you did. I played some
And you had
Race
yeah,
and a little bit of Neon.
yeah, and I mean you had played those agents in like unranked as well.
Yeah, I played a lot of Neon
Mhm.
in the beginning because I locked her pretty early.
Yeah. I played mostly very early on before you got the game. I played mostly Neon as well.
hmm
That's when I mained Neon and Phoenix.
Didn't you main Omen a while?
Yeah, I
Just
did.
because you knew like halfly how to play him
Yeah,
because you
because
watched someone.
uh, when I watched, I started playing. I don't know if I said that actually, but it was Foolish, Foolish Gamers.
You
When he,
didn't.
no, I didn't. Okay. Well, it was him who got me into Valorant, and when I watched him like once, right, before I
hmm
downloaded the game, and he was playing Omen, and I didn't understand shit. Like, it's to the extent where, like, when he was smoking, like
hmm
you go through walls when you do that. I was so confused. I thought he was walking through the walls. It was like I didn't understand anything, but that was the agent that I watched. So the first agent I unlocked was Omen, and I started maining Omen.
Yeah, I also mained Omen before I unlocked Viper.
Hmm. Yeah, and I remember you playing Omen a lot on Haven,
Yeah. And then yeah
and I
stopped.
played Fade back then
hmm
on Haven. Because I remember when Fade came out, I played her a lot. I know I got my first ace with Fade on
Mhm.
Icebox.
Perfect.
That's I don't know how I remember that, but I do.
I think I got my first base with neon on Pearl.
Possible.
You know, in that doorway, Sage walled. We broke the wall, and they just stood in a line. You know that time,
Oh, yeah, I think I
and I
remember.
just
I also know you got one of your early aces on Bind
yeah,
with the judge.
yeah. That was also neon.
Yeah, that I also remember.
Yeah,
But yeah, so that's pretty much who we are, I guess.
yeah,
I don't think there is much more to say about us. Oh my god.
yeah.
Fucking moved your thing. Okay,
I
then we
accidentally
yeah,
snapped my headphones.
then we go to topic 2, I guess, which is tier lists, because we're a bit random. So we've picked three tier lists that we are gonna try and compromise a gonna
A
compromise a lot
tier
of.
list on.
Yeah. And first we have Valorant agents, and we're gonna do it not play wise, like oh I want this is the funniest to play, but rather
The most
uh, yeah.
powerful.
And we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do um hmm.
Very planned.
Why is it not working? That's Discord and that's Streamlabs. Okay. Um, Let me try this then. Screen capture. The new one. Uh, this is going great. Okay, here we go. I found it.
Hmm.
This one.
Are you able to like screen share to me?
Oh
Or
yeah. I'll do that. Give me a moment.
no? Nuh-uh.
I'm just. Give me 3 seconds. There we go. Yeah. Oh shit.
What have you done?
Not what I intended to do. I nothing. Screen share. Screen one. There we go. Here you go. All right.
Where? There.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. So here we have all the agents, and
Yes.
Teo has a white background for some good reason, but let's not worry about that and let's do
Okay.
this instead. You can see my
Thing.
this, right?
Your
Yeah, great.
mouse
Yeah, my
pekare.
cursor.
Exakt.
Okay, so we're starting with agents. And I'm gonna
Yes.
say, I think, first of all, we need to clear things up. Are we doing it based on how strong they are to a new player, a like our rank player, or a like pro player? Like, are we talking like, because Astra is first, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, if it's a new player, I would say she's pretty shit,
Yeah.
because you won't know how to play her. But if
Hmm.
uh,
Pro play.
yeah, if it's like someone who's a professional Astra main,
Hmm.
and I guess everyone could be a good agent if you're like professional maining that agent.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, how good would this agent be if you're like an think a bit higher rank than us, like maybe diamond or ascendant, and you main this agent.
Hmm.
How useful is this agent in that sense?
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Yes. That's nice.
So
Astra.
I accidentally did something, I think.
Right?
This is amazing. There we go.
Of course it is.
My bad. I think I
It's fine.
accidentally moved the screen on Streamlabs, but it's fine.
Oh,
Okay, so we go Astra. And
yes,
we're thinking
Astra.
overall, not just specific maps, we're thinking overall. So, like, how well would she work as a smoke or like a controller on any map?
I think she's an okay.
Yeah, I think so as well. There are
Mhm.
certainly maps that are better for her,
Mhm.
and she
And
isn't
some
really
that are worse.
reliable on all maps
Yeah.
because of I would say because of the fact that she has a stun, sure, and a pull, so it's good for post plant, but like that's pretty much it. And the smoke, of course. If you compare her to like Brimstone's Molly or Omen's Paranoia, uh, on
Mhm.
certain maps, she isn't as reliable.
Yeah. The
I
ult
probably
is
give
pretty
her
good, but
A or
like,
B.
yeah.
Um, I would say A for now.
Yeah, I would say the ult boosted up
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bit
I think so as
because
well,
it's
because the ult is pretty
pretty
good.
good.
If
Like
you know how
you
to
cannot
place it
hear.
right, it's very good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd give her A. And
Yeah, yeah,
then
yeah.
we have Breach.
Breach
And
is a good agent.
he is a good as agent.
Yeah.
Uh, I I I think he's one of the best ones, actually.
Mhm.
He's
I
like
agree.
it's a very like he's probably the best one when it comes to flash initiators. Like
Yeah.
his ability to like clear corners easily and like really be aggressive and set up teammates is insane.
Yeah, it's really good.
I I'd honestly give him S tier. I
Same.
think
The ult
it
is very like it
it
can both get onto site and
and like
retake
retake, yeah,
sites.
and it can be played in like a post plant when the like
Mhm.
if you've
It's good
planted,
in clutches.
yes, and you and like
It's
in post plants, if you're pushed off site and they are flooding, you can use it to get back onto site.
yeah,
I
it's
think
like
his whole kit is very like and on almost all maps.
yeah, there are some maps that he isn't like the usual pick,
Yeah,
but he can work around it.
yeah, for sure. Like it's possible to play him on like bind where he's like maybe not the most controversial
Mhm.
pick.
But he
Is
can
that what it's
still like
called?
play.
But it's still a possible pick.
Mhm.
And I don't really know what other maps he isn't picked, at least
It's
sometimes.
Breeze.
Oh yeah, I don't know actually.
I feel
I
like Breeze,
It's like
his ult
I
isn't
would
that
say
useful on
no.
Breeze.
I would say
It's since it's
breeze,
so big.
bind, and icebox maybe.
Yeah, it's because both Icebox and Breeze are like super big, like really
Yeah,
big
it's
maps.
exactly,
His
but it's only
stuff doesn't go that
yeah.
long.
It's like it's very big maps, but it's only two sides. Like the three
Yeah,
side maps are big, but they have more like corners and
yeah, they have
spaces like that he can really work his util with.
they have more like links
Yeah,
and stuff, and bigger two site maps have big sites.
exactly. So yeah, I give him S because it's possible technically to
Yeah, I would
play
also
him.
say yes.
And then we have Brim, who isn't really played a lot.
Yeah,
It's
I feel like
almost only uh, Bind, where he's the pick, and
yes.
Fracture. But
Yeah,
even
like
on Fracture, you can argue for a Astra.
you could probably do like a Astra and someone else too.
Yeah.
Astra Harbor, Astra Viper, that shit.
Yeah, it's mostly for Fracture. It's mostly the ult that is
Mhm.
pretty like big, something you need.
Yeah.
And with the Teo being added, I feel like you can switch it to an Astra and go Teo for a similar ult that does like the same thing, a lot of damage on a big
Yeah.
space. So I would say that like moves him down a bit, but only because of the like
Yeah, like we did on Astra. She's pretty good on all maps, but Brim is like he has some maps that he's really good on.
yeah.
But then it's like Ascent, yeah, he's playable on Ascent.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
think
really easy to rotate and his smokes doesn't
yeah,
like
exactly. I
his
think
he has three smokes.
exactly. I think the problem is that he doesn't get his smokes back.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why he isn't really played.
Yeah. If
I
he
would
would
say.
have gotten that's why he
They,
doesn't get like plays on that's why he did doesn't get placed on like three site maps,
yeah, exactly.
I
And
would say.
I feel
Like
like if
Haven.
yeah, if you're gonna play Brim, you almost need another controller to go with it.
Yeah.
So on maps where like double initiator is essential, you
Mhm.
can't go Brim.
Yeah.
And that's why you can't really go Brim. Also, like, or that's also a reason why you can't really go Brim on three site maps.
Yeah.
He's still not a bad controller, and he's
Yeah, but
not
I
a bad
would feel
agent.
like I feel like if it would have been pro play, he would have been placed higher than he
Yeah,
is
I would say if it's
normally.
like pro play, I would give him like B or even A.
Yeah.
For our ranking, I would give him like C,
Yeah.
I think.
I think I agree.
And then we have
I would
Chamber,
say, oh, yeah, okay,
and
positive thing. He has something that can watch flank.
yes, and his ultimate, or like him in general, is pretty good on like long areas, like
Yeah,
C
it
long on
it
Haven. Uh,
kind of depends what person's playing him
yes,
too. Like if that that the person playing is good on op
exactly.
or
But
has good aim, then he's good.
yes, and he can be like more aggressive as a sentinel.
Yeah, he's pretty. That's the le that's the good and bad thing with him. We say Pearl, he can
Mm.
hold behind and still do stuff. Like he
Like
can hold, but he can still hold back.
yeah,
He doesn't
I
have to push, but he can still be aggressive. There we go.
exactly, and I feel like here's the thing.
Mhm.
Like you said, he is good if you're good if you have like good aim. If you're a good opper, I'm watching too much CS.
Yeah.
If you're a good operator
Yeah.
player, holy shit.
Mm.
Um, but that isn't really like that doesn't really make him strong as an agent. That
Yeah.
just means you've good aim.
Yeah. The TP can be
The
good.
TP is good. TP.
TP
the
TP.
the TP it makes him able to take fights where like
He
say a
can.
Sage
It's like
or
a
a
Yoru.
Cypher couldn't really. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a Yoru.
Like he can go in dangerous situations, but
Yes,
also get out
and
of
like
them.
exactly. As like for example, like defense, he
Mhm.
can peek early and then just uh, either get one in TP or just get information in TP.
Mhm.
So I yeah, but I still feel like it's like he gets two guns. He gets two other like he has an oh his ult is a gun. One of his
Is
abilities is a gun where you buy like 8 bullets. It it
mhm.
it requires aim more than like
Game
uh
sense.
yeah more or like ability usage.
Yeah.
So like in that sense, he's not really a strong agent. He's a strong agent if you have aim.
Ah, yes.
And now we've been yapping about chamber for a while.
Yeah, we should move on.
We should give him a place on the board.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's either C or D in my opinion.
I
It
would
kind of
say
depends on what else we will put here and here.
I would say C right now.
Yeah, but below Brim for sure.
Yeah.
Then we have Clove.
Clove's an okay agent.
Yes,
Like,
in
he's
the
playable.
for sure in the way that we are ranking again.
Mm-hmm.
If it's pro play, maybe not, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'd also say that in comp,
Yeah.
and if you know how to play them, I think it's a good agent.
Mm-hmm.
You can be more aggressive.
Yeah,
Like
if you do like a doubled uh smoke, controller comp,
mm-hmm.
you can do like
Yeah,
a good.
with a maybe with a like a wall controller.
Mm-hmm. And Clove,
Yeah,
because Clove can be really aggressive and help out.
yeah, yeah. Help the duelists get onto site
Mm-hmm.
and like
So
actually push with them.
and then you could have a like a reveal initiator instead of a like a
Yeah, exactly.
wait, like a
Instead of a
KO or something.
yeah, KO could act or maybe a Teo
Yeah.
to like push people out of corners.
Mhm.
Yeah, I for sure think I think they are a good controller, and it's like almost like an omen when it comes to which sites you can play, or not sites, maps, because they also like you get the smokes back.
Mm. You get the smokes back. You have a like you can smoke there, but you need to go a bit.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
yeah,
what's the
and
name?
then they
Yeah.
disappear a bit quicker than the rest of the smokes.
Yeah, that's why you usually want to do it with a double.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I
Goodness.
still feel like I
Mhm.
still feel like it's they are playable on more maps than Brim, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Because of you getting back the smokes, and of
Yeah.
course like being able to smoke after you died,
Yeah, that's oh.
which can really help in some scenarios, like clutch
Mhm.
scenarios.
Her
Uh,
ult too.
yeah, for sure.
Really usable. Like a revive, you have to get a assist and a kill though, but that's still a if you get the kill, you get them.
Yeah, and if you
It's
know
a
when to ult and like how if you know like if you know how to play them and you know when to ult, you can get really like successful and impactful ultimates.
Mhm. And
So
it's still like if we are we say I play Clove,
yeah,
I get killed, we are in a 4v3, let's say
yeah,
so. I get killed, we're in a yeah, we were 4-4, now it's 3-4.
yeah,
Uh, I ult, I get someone.
yeah. Now all of a sudden we are in a 4v3.
Exactly.
So we just swapped the fucking.
Yeah, it's like a Sage ult, but a bit
But you have to be aggressive on
riskier.
it.
Yeah.
And like the same thing with like a overheal with a overheal. If you're hitting site and you get onto site and you get one,
Mhm.
but you're low, then you can do use that and like because now you're in a 5v4 and everyone on the other team is probably not on the site, so you can use the overheal to push even deeper onto site and maybe get one more and then fall back.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Same
yeah,
and the util that makes them low. Like
yeah.
you can use them
I think
to
it's called
clear
metal.
corners too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
and then the
use it and peek the corner.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
low, so you know.
yeah. You uh, like even if they're holding, you don't have to hit as many shots.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I put Clove B. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's somewhere between here.
Mhm.
Between Astra and Brim feels right.
Yeah.
And then we have Cypher.
Safe is a good agent.
Yeah, I think so as well. Like him having no like range on his util.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
I think that's very good because that's the difference from Killjoy.
Mhm.
I think Killjoy is also an amazing agent, but
Yeah.
you can get like perspective of where Killjoy is depending on
Mhm.
if like when you find her stuff if it's up or not.
Yeah.
While Cypher he can be anywhere and the things are still up.
Yeah. Cypher can be a really dangerous agent,
Yeah,
even though he's just a sentinel.
for sure.
If you go to like his site without anything that could break his stuff,
Yeah, it's really
you
hard to
are dead.
entry,
No, but yeah.
especially on the maps where you can have like those unbreakable trips.
Mhm. Like
So you have to,
sunset before the changes.
yeah, or Haven Seaside.
Yeah.
Even though I think it's possible to actually break it,
Yeah, but you have to push up
but
a
it's
lot.
hard and you have to like stand right next to it.
Yeah, and then Cypher or whoever plays off the trip can just shoot through the smoke and
And even
possibly
like
get it.
kill trips can be very dangerous
Yeah.
for the like entering duelists if you haven't broken
Mhm.
them.
Yep.
Because you
They
could Cypher could just
I
be
can say
standing
that
in a
from
in a ratty corner, with, like trips like going with the fucking floor,
mhm.
and you get trapped in them, and
Yeah,
you
I
get
can
a
say
free
it's
kill.
from
Experience.
experience.
Yeah, and I can say it
They're not
from
that nice.
I can say it from experience as playing Cypher. It's really fun getting kills or assists out of those.
Mhm. Yeah, and his ult is really useful, especially
In
when you are like
on
uh
I would say on I would I can't talk. You go on.
yeah, I would say when you're in a like you need to rotate or situation.
Yeah, actually
Where
on,
are
on
they?
on both sides.
Yeah,
It's very good for information. You
exactly.
a lot of the time you can't really like gain kills or an advantage with them
Yeah,
or with
you
it,
get.
but you get the information and off of that you can get a bit more like map control,
Mhm.
and that can make like the round a lot more winnable, especially if you
Yeah.
are in a disadvantage like in your if you are in a 2v4 and you
Mhm.
ult and you can gain a lot of map control like I said, and off of that easy more easier more easily I can't talk uh, like actually uh, take the round.
Yes, I agree. He's a really good agent,
Yeah,
and his cam is really good for when you leave sight
yeah.
and just hold the cam,
Hmm.
so you know.
Yeah, if you're playing more off-site on one site on defense for example,
Mhm.
you can still get the information if anyone is on site or not, and it will
Yeah.
be easier for you to flood site.
Mhm.
So yeah, I would say he's a strong agent.
Mhm.
And even with like the nerfs that came earlier or late last year, I don't know when it
I don't
was.
even remember the
I think
nerfs.
it was something of about I know it was something about these trips where you have more time to actually shoot it.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know, it was something about the camera, but I never noticed that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say his I would give him S tier
Yeah, same.
because yeah, he's a very
He's one
reliable
of the
sentinel.
he's one of the I would say he's the top sentinel
Yeah,
if you count like how his utility works. More of like Killjoy is a top sentinel, but she is she can give information without meaning to do it.
yeah.
You know. and she has to be close to them for
Yeah,
them to actually work.
for sure. Okay. And now we've been yapping about this for a while as well, so we can.
Yep.
This is gonna take a while.
Mhm. Yeah, but my little topic is pretty. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
it's just I think next topic is gonna take a while as well.
What topic was that?
We'll get there. You can
Oh
check
yeah.
it on on the document.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Ah,
deadlock.
okay.
Moving on, deadlock.
Deadlock is not that good,
No,
I
I
would say.
think it's a main thing is you being able to actually like just crouch past her flank holding things.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
like either crouch or shift.
yeah, and like it won't go off.
Yeah, like just be quiet and it won't go off.
Exactly, and you won't have any information of the flank,
Mhm.
which I
That's
guess is
bad.
something you have to be aware of, but it is
Mhm.
a downside of her kit for sure.
Yeah.
Um, I would also argue that both Sage's, or at least Sage's wall is better than Deadlock's, even though it's a bit like smaller. You can't put it in, like it doesn't go over as big. But I feel like a lot of the time when you use a wall, it's more to like just block the enemy off rather than block them off and actually be able to hit them. I think it's more about delaying.
Yeah, deadlock deadlock's wall. Sage, you can use it to like uh they can't see you, you can't see them, but you can hear them.
Yeah,
They can't see you. You can be quiet and sit in corners.
yeah,
You don't have, they don't get any information. If it
exactly,
was a deadlock wall, we say, they can see right through that,
exactly.
and they would need a smoke on that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like a sage wall, you can wait with the smoke until they have actually
Exactly,
broken it,
exactly.
and you can sit on the that wall.
Yeah,
So
and
I
you
would
can do
say,
very like ratty things with the sage wall, whilst with the deadlock wall, it's more just to make people like make them not able to push,
yeah.
whilst they can still get all the information they want.
Mhm.
So yeah, uh, and then it's the gravnet, right?
Yeah.
This I think is
This is
actually
pretty
good.
good. Yeah, I agree. It's like a, if you get someone with it and you like, you can do good combos with
For
it.
sure, like with the
Like
gecko or a brim, a viper, a
a
race.
race.
Usually, I would say probably a race or a gecko,
Yeah, because they're
possibly a
made and the
KO.
molly is bigger.
KO could work as well. But
Yeah,
like you could almost argue that you can do a similar thing with Sage's slow orb, even though it doesn't work as good.
yeah.
So in that sense as well, I would say Sage is almost better.
Mhm.
And I like Deadlock feels like just an agent that there are so many other like better versions of her all her util. So like you wouldn't pick her.
Yeah, they took the ideas from the other agents and put them into one agent.
Like the only part of her kit that you could argue is better than like the copy is the gravnet, and even then like I Sage has
I
two
would,
slow orbs, so I
yeah.
would it
Her
could still
ult
her ult
can be good in like clutch
yes,
situation,
but it's
like
a
one v
very
ones.
hard ult to hit as well.
Yeah, like you can hit them in like corners.
Yeah,
We say clutch situation, 1v1, we have planted the spike. You throw your ult at the spike,
yeah,
you get them.
yeah at the
Instant
spike,
win.
or if you're in a also in a 1v1 and you have information on where the last person is,
Mhm.
you can like for example if we take bind, fuck I
Yeah.
don't know the sites. What site has
Tell
showers?
A.
Yep, like imagine that and they have planted like default, you
Mhm.
and if you know they are like short in the
Yeah.
cubby, you can ult that
Mhm.
if you are in a 1v1. So I would and that's maybe not the most fair example because I would say I would argue that the best map for Deadlock is bind.
Yeah. But I would say like it could work on we say a fracture, like
Hmm.
on a B side she throws it up tower.
Yeah, I would also argue
Like
Fracture.
she can get the corner kills.
I would also argue that Fracture is one of the stronger maps for Deadlock
Yeah.
because again, like the wall can block off an entrance.
Mhm. And
M-
that's a
But you
bit
still
less to care about then.
but you still
Like
can't like turn your back towards it like if you had a Sage wall.
yeah, you could if you'd make it a deep wall. Deep walls could be good with
Yeah.
Deadlock.
And
We
that's like
say
the good part, like if you compare it to Sage, you actually throw it, so you don't have to stand close to where you put it up.
yeah, I agree.
But also it's easier for the other team to break the wall if you do it deep.
Yeah, I agree. But you get more like information
Yeah.
about it then.
But yeah, I'd still put her in D
Yeah, same.
because there are other picks that are just stronger.
Mhm.
And then we go Fade
I feel a bit bad putting her over Chamber, but
under chamber.
oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, but that's how we do it now.
Yeah.
Okay, Fade.
Fate is good.
I think Fade is a good agent as well. Maybe not S tier.
No, I would maybe like a A,
Yeah, I would also say A.
because she can
Uh,
gather info with both entering, like, or is any, we say Lotus, seaside. Is
mhm.
anyone in this corner? Is anyone behind that? Is anyone waterfall?
Yeah,
She can check that.
yeah. And like she has the Haunt, which is like
Mm-hmm.
the Sova dart. It's a bit
Yeah.
easier to shoot,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a lot
It's a
more
bit
time.
bigger hitbox.
And then of course her Prowlers, they are good. I
Yeah, I
like
like.
because they are like almost similar to the Sky Flashes,
Mm-hmm.
or like some mix of the Sky Flash and the Sky Dog.
And the dog.
Because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like you don't have to be like in one spot to use it. You can move while using it,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is very good.
And you also near sight them if
Yeah,
they get catched by it.
and even if you don't, you can like throw like you can throw it at one place and then peek another place because you can move it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's probably
It's a
pretty
good
hard.
info
Yeah,
taking
I think it's
util.
yeah, and her ult is very powerful, especially if
Yeah,
you
her
combo
ult.
it with a
I
race
love it when you,
rocket.
yeah, I love it when you ult. They can't hear anything. You ult, or like a no, not you. Race ults. They prowler after someone, and the race just
Yeah,
satchels in
give me
after.
3 seconds. Give me
She's
three.
also
Give
a
me
very
three.
good combo. Oh, okay,
My bad.
no problem. She's also a very good combo agent with both Siege, her ult, and
Yeah, yeah.
Brawler.
She's
Her
like
kit is very
her kit is very
helpful.
good next to Race's kit.
Yeah, they are the like the dream team combo kit.
They are a good duo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like
So yeah,
one gets them death, nearsighted, or uh, info like
yeah,
Siege,
or yeah,
and
yeah,
Race just
exactly. Stuck.
nades, explodes,
Yeah, for sure. I
kills.
think I think she's an A tier agent for sure,
Yeah,
and I put her above Astra as well.
yeah, same.
Okay, Gecko.
We have Gex.
I would also argue that Gecko could be an A tier agent.
Yeah, I would say so if you know like when to use his
Yeah,
stuff.
and we
Like,
are going from a perspective where you do know that. We
okay,
need to
yeah, that's fair.
speed this up
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
a
I'm sorry.
lot.
But we can take stuff from my part and put it in here.
What?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
I don't know. Well, okay,
Okay, so quick
Gecko.
explanation now. I would give him A, low A, high B, somewhere there.
Mhm.
Because it's a useful kit, like overall. You got the molly, you got the blind, and it's a hard blind to flash. No,
Mhm.
no, not flash, dash.
Both the fuse and the
Yeah, and the
plant can be
plant.
good, so you have
D-
5 people defending and not just 4 people
Yeah,
defending someone.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I'd give him
Mhm.
low A.
Yeah.
Okay, harbor.
Harbor needs to be comboed with someone,
Yes,
I would say.
and therefore I would
He can't be an alone smoke.
for sure.
I
And
would put
but
him.
above that, I don't think his like being slowed is that useful when you
No,
walk
I
through
think
it.
his
His ult is
ult.
good. You
Yeah, he
not
can
o-
clear corners with
Yeah,
it.
and not only because like you not only because you get to like they got concussed and have to move, but if you like use your eyes as any normal person and look up, you can see how many people are in it because you get
Yeah,
the things in the air.
yeah.
I'd give him B.
Mhm. Same.
ISO. Again, we're going
No,
off comp,
I
and
would say
I
yeah.
would argue with the same thing as I did with Chamber. You need aim.
Yeah, it's
His
literally
shield
his
is
thing.
good. You get a like you
Extra
don't a few seconds
shot.
to yeah, exactly. You get an extra shot
Mhm.
because they have to
That's
hit the shield and then you
like we
if it's
say they
headshot.
rat in a corner with a bucky. That's hell for the
Yeah,
if it's
Judge that's
ISO
doable.
peeking. Yeah,
Judge
but
doable.
Judge
Bucky
shoots fast.
Bucky
You're dead.
no. Shorty
Raise,
you're even more dead.
yeah, raise rocket.
Yeah.
You're
So in
fucking
that
dead.
sense, he's pretty.
Oh,
I would probably put him higher than Chamber
yeah, same.
because of his and you can create a 1v1,
Mhm,
which like if you're in a 2v1 and
mhm.
like on defender you need to retake, or even if you're in a 2v2 and you need to retake, he can ult and create a 1v1 not only for him but for the other person alive as well.
Yeah.
So I give him B, like here.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah, he's not
Jet.
super good, but it's okay.
Moving on,
Jet's
Jet.
good.
Jet is a good duelist
Yeah,
for sure.
Jet's also a
I'd say she's the if you know how to use her like abilities,
Mhm.
she's the second best duelist. I say Race is
Yeah, I
arguably the best.
yeah, I agree.
She almost ties with. I would put Neon below her, but like very close.
Mm.
But yeah, I'd say Jet is like mid A.
Yeah.
The short smokes make her like she can clear one corner and then turn around to the other,
Mhm.
like making it easier to entry. Her updraft can get her into high ground positions, and we
Mhm.
all know what happens if you have the high ground. And then, of course, her dash, like she can, like that really throws people's crosshairs off,
Yeah.
trying to follow it. And then someone can peek behind her, or she can flick someone.
Yeah, she's
Looks really
really
cool.
like distract them
Yeah,
while
a lot,
other people
for
shoot.
sure. I
Or
put her like here.
yeah, same.
Okay, KO.
Chaos a good agent
I'd
if
also say he's good. I like the fact that we have like a combo of like a reveal and a flash,
mhm. Same.
and not like as Sky like you get one. You know
Uh-huh.
someone's there. You don't know how many. With
Yeah.
the what is it? I don't remember what it's called.
He works on almost every map too.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's nice.
Yeah, I give him A as well.
Yeah.
Like here, I'd say
Yeah.
Killjoy. I
Mm,
would argue for
yeah.
Killjoy also being S tier.
I can agree. Mm,
I feel like it's a big
I feel like it's a either a low S
or
or a high
a highest
A.
A.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Like top A or a low
I would
S.
argue
'Cause
for S tier because actually I think scratch that. I It might be A because her to be fair, her lockdown is
mhm.
very easy to counter.
Yeah, with
Like
both Teo,
and like the
Race.
so volt, yeah,
Yeah.
race nade, Aftershock.
Mhm.
There's a lot of counters, and it's not that good. You can also just walk out of it.
Yeah.
So I would put her high A.
Mhm. You can't really just deny Cypher ult either.
No, you
You
can
cannot
you can
just say
trick it.
no.
You can trick it. You can go one way, and then when it's over, go another way.
Yeah, but we can like expect that. It's
Yeah,
still
and it's like you have still given the information to where you are in that moment.
uh-huh. So it's still like a oh, they seem like they're rotating. One stay here and the ones go there and the other ones spread out.
Yeah, yeah, and then we have Neon.
Neon's a good agent.
Yeah, I think she's a very good agent.
Yeah, she's a good
Um,
entry.
I think uh, I would put her high B. I would put her here.
Yeah, same.
If she still had two slides, I would put her
Mhm.
here.
Yeah,
But she only has one
agreed.
slide now.
Yeah. I
The
agree.
wall can
100%.
be very hard to entry, like to follow her with, and you can't really clear a lot. So she's
Yeah,
definitely not S
it's
tier.
also a she's really good when you rotate. Her ult is good if you need to save
Yeah,
or buy a gun for
yeah,
another person and you can go
like
ult.
the jet ult.
Yeah, it's like the jet ult, but a bit more. You need to be aggressive.
Yeah, and then we have Omen, the controller. I would argue S tier for.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
His smokes are
100%.
like the perfect smoke.
Combination.
Like they
He can be
last
comboed
for a
with
while.
everyone too.
They last long enough.
Mhm.
They You get them back. Uh, the paranoia is very strong.
Mhm. They
Um,
maybe just get nearsighted, but it's still like a
yeah, or
they can't see.
uh, yeah, and it's a way to flush people out of sight or
Mhm.
out of corners.
Yeah, they see the paranoia and they just run.
Yeah.
It's
um,
often like they see the paranoia, they turn their backs and run, so you can probably get a pick from that.
and I wouldn't really say that the what is it called? The shrouded step, the TP. That's what
Is
it's
that the
called.
ult?
No, it's
Oh.
the normal ability,
Mhm.
TP. I would say, or is it the ultimate actually?
I have no idea.
No, shrouded step is the ultimate.
Okay.
Am I just stupid? What is
I have no
the
idea.
thing? I don't remember.
I don't know, just say TP.
Yeah, the normal ability.
Mhm.
Um, it's not maybe the best, but you can get high ground. You can like
Like you can use it to like stand where others people can't.
yeah,
We
and
say
I
haven, you can get up to tower
yeah you can
really
yeah.
fast.
What the fuck
You
was that?
can, I don't know. You can get onto boxes where
You know, I
people don't expect
it
you
might
to
not
be.
be an S tier ability, but overall his kit and the fact
Mhm.
that he is like workable on every single map in the game, and
Yeah.
all and they like a like the most picked agent on almost every single or controller on almost every single map of the game. Like the only exception where he isn't really picked is Bind, where you go Brimstone.
It's
But that's
blind.
Bind,
Could be a bit of
Fracture,
breeze
and
maybe
Breeze.
because it's big. Like he could be
But
picked
even
on
like
both all
Breeze,
of them with a combo
yeah, exactly. But you go with another like on
wall.
as well like on Icebox you go Viper, but you often also have an Omen.
Mhm.
So it's for sure I an S tier agent.
Yes. Agreed.
Okay, Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yeah.
I
He's
he's
he's okay.
I like the changes
Mhm.
a lot.
I don't know the
With
thing.
like you get like Flash is your significant ability or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, you
So,
get it back.
yeah,
Wait.
when you get two kills, you get that instead of the molly,
Uh huh.
and that's like the free ability.
Yeah,
Um,
that's really nice because that's I think that's Is that and the Sky the only ones you where you get it free, the flash abilities?
I think so.
Yeah. It's really
Vice as
nice
well,
to have.
right? Yeah, Vice as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Vice.
Yeah, but uh, yeah, I think he's a good agent.
Mhm.
I would put him like around the same as ISO,
Yeah,
like maybe a bit above.
yeah, I would
And
say
then we
so.
have Race, who is the
Because he can
S
still like
tier
heal himself.
duelist.
Yes, definitely. She can
Like
satchel first of all really fast, gets both high ground. She can
she can go both up and forward, and
mhm.
to the sides and backwards. She can go
Yeah, she
everywhere.
can it's like a she can avoid things that
Yeah,
like other agents
and
can't.
she can like move the enemies.
Yeah, that's nice.
She can,
I like moving people.
and then she have the nades, which are also really like it can be very impactful, both like breaking other like sentinel utility
Mhm.
and like making people like flush people out of corners
Yeah, I
and
agree.
like delaying pushes
Mhm.
or like flooding back onto site.
And I'm
Uh,
not biased. I love
no,
Grace with my
I,
whole heart, and I'm not biased in this. But she is arguably the most picked, the most used, and the best
yeah,
agent.
she is the
Like not
best
best
duelist.
agent, but duelist.
Yeah, for sure.
If you would have said, "Oh, which duelist is the best?" Race.
Yeah, it's race
You didn't even have to argue about it
because
because
there are
she has
like
everything.
there are
It's
maps where you
flash.
need a race, but there
Mhm.
aren't a map where like you need
You
another
don't.
agent technically.
Like, yeah, it's maybe like a
But
scent where you
even on
don't
a
need a
cent,
race,
yeah, but
but if
that's
she
not my
can be
point. My
used,
point is
yeah,
maps like Bind or uh, Järnfrys, Järnfrys,
sunset.
Sunset. Yeah, Sunset. I
Mhm.
thought you translated what I said, and I was like, no. But yeah, like those maps, you need a race. Sunset, maybe not, but Bind, I would argue Lotus.
Yeah,
There are maps where you need the race.
yeah. When
On Ascent, it's
mhm,
not like you need to have the jet.
mhm,
There aren't any maps where you need another duelist. On almost all maps, it's possible to run the race.
yeah, because race can break both enemy util, break enemies. No, but
Yeah, and I
they
mean
can
her
clear
ult.
corners. Her
It's
ult is
it's
great at
insane.
taking space.
Yeah,
She can both take space. She can deny stuff. She can deny both
it's
plants,
insane.
defuse. It's good in a clutch situation.
We shall go there now. Moving on,
Reyna.
Reina.
No, no.
Her flash is decent.
Yeah,
I
flash.
would pick both Phoenix and Yoru flash over Reina's flash.
Yeah, it's just because it's a near sight and you can just walk a bit forward and
Yeah, and yeah,
then you're
exactly.
not
And you
blind.
can shoot it.
Yeah, you can
And
both.
even if that throws off your crosshair, uh, like if you compare that to Omen's Paranoia, which is also near sight, you
Mhm.
can't shoot that. You have to actually move away from it or tank it.
Yep.
And the Prowler, Fate's Prowler, which also near sights you, uh, gives someone the information
Info.
that you're there.
Uh huh.
So
Yeah.
in that sense, I would say that her, like that's the worst near sight in the game.
Agreed. Definitely.
Um, her util is still very self-centered.
Yeah. Dismiss.
The
He.
remake of her definitely made her a bit better with her
Yeah.
like it not disappearing, so you don't have to take fights after you've used it. And
Yeah. Her ult.
this mace
Uh,
is good because you can like get someone and then move out.
yeah. And her.
But I would argue that like people like Yoru or Chamber and even like Jet and Race and Neon,
Mhm.
you don't have to get someone to get out. If you miss, you can still get out. You
Yeah.
can't do that with Reyna.
Like you can dash. You can satchel. Reina has to get something or
Yeah,
to
yeah, like
dismiss.
you need to get something to be able
Hmm.
to get value out of her utility.
Yeah,
So I would argue that she's not the best.
the best. Yeah, her ult or like the it's called Empress, right?
Yep.
It's okay. You can like you get heal and it doesn't like disappear,
Yeah,
so
and
they
you
have to
can
push.
just run away.
Hmm.
No one
And you
knows where
get
you pop up again.
yeah, it's
But
good in like clutch situation.
I honestly put her in D tier as well
Yeah, same.
because of the fact that you have to get the kill.
Yeah.
So it relies on aim even more than ISO, even more than chamber.
Okay. Here we have the
Sage.
better version of Deadlock.
Yeah,
No, but
basically. But she also has heal. And I think the heal is could really help you win around as well.
yeah.
And the revive, of course.
Maybe it can give the like the other team like misinformation too. Someone can say, "Oh my God, they're 1 HP and Sage has healed or
Yeah,
Sky has healed." You know.
yeah.
It's
The slow orb I would say is good for like uh, delaying to
mm-hmm.
get like people to rotate over.
Yeah, it's like a we say A B site. Omens on B, Sage on A. Sage walls, they break walls. Sage slow orbs, so
Yeah,
Omen has time to rotate and
yeah,
smoke.
exactly. And then of course the wall
Mm-hmm.
I think is very usable,
Yeah.
like both to deny space,
Mm-hmm.
like from both sides. You can deny space from the attackers by walling them out of sight, so they can't push into sight, and then
Yeah.
you can wall the defenders off and deny them access to sight by like uh, walling the entrance, like CT, and like from there like being able to really play on site for post plant, which is more like you need to do that a lot more now with the ping nerfs. So I think she's a decent kit. It's not a great kit. I give it like high C, low B. If it was pro play, I think I would put her in C, but now with our ranking, I would put her like here.
I agree.
I don't think we will have time to do all
The
the
rest
tier
is
lists.
better. Yeah.
I
Wait, were
think,
we supposed to do all of them today?
yeah.
What?
But we can do one tier list per episode.
Yeah, I thought that
No, that
was
was
what
not the
we were gonna
plan.
do.
I thought we were gonna do this quickly,
Oh.
but we aren't. We are really taking our time here,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
my food was done a while ago,
Oh,
and
my
the
bad.
game starts in 10 minutes.
My bad.
Okay, anyways, no, it's fine.
Yeah,
Sky,
yeah. She's nice. She
she's good.
has, yeah, flashes, heal, dog,
That's also
wolf,
near sight actually.
and the
That's
flame
maybe the
cabbages.
only near sight that is worse than Reyna's near sight, or like at the same level, because you have to stand in a place when you use it. But you still get
Yeah.
information, and you can get a lot of information. You can see everyone.
But don't you get stunned by the dog and nearsighted by the cabbages?
No, you get nearsighted by the dog as well.
Oh,
But
but
I think
you
you
still
get
get
stunned as
stunned
well.
too.
Yeah, but you get nearsighted as well.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure. If I'm not completely stupid.
But it's good, like clearing corners
Yeah, and like
instead of clear corners
and
with
it's a
the
very good
bird.
re-clearing ability. Like
Mhm.
if you've like I'm taking some random example. B site on bind.
Mhm.
If you've lost B long. Why am I
Yeah.
saying B? It's A
I
site, isn't
don't
it?
which
I don't know. I'm so bad at this.
the one with the elbow is B.
Okay, so I
The
was
one with
right.
lamps is A. Yeah, you were.
Okay, B long.
Mhm.
You
Yeah, you
can
can take control of that.
you can re-clear it with the dog.
Mhm.
So I would say she's a strong agent. I would put her right above Gecko.
Yeah.
Because I think she's a bit stronger than Gecko, but they are
Yeah.
basically the same.
Mhm. Yeah, there's
Actually,
some.
wait. We do this because of the not getting back flashes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I forgot about that. And
100%. And Gecko gets her back. Gets his back really
yeah,
fast if he picks it
and
up. It's
then
like 10 seconds.
we have probably, if you know how to play him, the best reveal initiator.
Agreed. I would put him over.
I would put him S.
Wait. Yeah, same.
The shock darts are very useful for to like counter Cypher,
Mhm.
Killjoy. Yeah,
Yeah.
those two.
And the ult, he can deny
Yeah, also
Killjoy's ult
again
really good.
Killjoy.
He
His
can
drone
play
is
post
very
plant.
also his drone is also very good for like re-clearing and entering,
Mhm.
and his recon. Obviously, you get the
It's like a
information.
It's like a flying prowler, only
Yeah,
that you can see and give info for me.
it's like a flying dog, sky
Oh
dog.
yeah,
So I'd put him here.
yeah, same.
And then we have
Teo,
Teo,
Tejo.
and I would argue that he is a great initiator.
Yeah, same. He's like um a KO, um a Sky, and
And
something
a little
else.
bit brimstone.
Yeah, a bit of Breach with that ult too. Like he's a mix of
He's
it
a
all.
nice mix of a lot of agents.
He's a nice mix
Um,
of
he
some
has a
good agents.
his drone is very good. Like they took the Sova owl and then they took the KO knife and then they smacked it onto the ground.
Yeah, and then it works fucking. And then
And the
it.
fact that you can't see it like in long range, uh, and like you can just kind of use it. You have to shoot it when it's used.
Yeah,
I'm not the greatest at explaining this,
yeah, but I understand at least.
but I think he's good. I right now, since we haven't like really seen him a lot and he hasn't been here for a while, I'd give him high B,
Yeah, same.
like here.
Future maybe like.
I think definitely can be a A tier agent
Mhm.
once we actually get to really be able to play him.
Yeah.
Then
Um,
we get to Viper.
Viper's a good agent when you combo her with her
Yes,
ult is
her ult
ult
is
and you
very good.
lose. No, but like.
It's very good to like lock off space. And
Mhm.
uh,
Tayu can conquer her ult though.
yes, and so can like Breach, Sky
Killjoy.
Seekers are very good for it.
Killjoy can also deny
Even
it.
like the Nightfall and or Prowlers. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
there
true.
are ways to conquer.
Conquer it, but it's still like you get low. If Viper
Yeah,
stands far back, we say in a corner,
yeah,
you are like 1 HP when you pick her
yeah.
when she.
You need to like push through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But
If
so
she stands in the like
there are some
beginning
ways
of it,
to
it's
like conquer it or like to compete with it, but overall I think it's a good ultimate,
same.
especially for post plant.
Mhm.
When you're not like alone, but even when you're alone, of course. But like if you're in a 2v4 and you ult
Oh.
and you play back and you let your friend play like more aggressive but not very aggressive, it's a very good ult.
Oh.
Um, with the nerfs,
Yeah.
uh, only one molly. That's sad, but I mean that's workable. The
Yeah.
toxin goes down very quick,
Yeah. That's a bit sad. And
so
you can't pick up the orb.
yeah,
That's
and you
annoying.
can't really have the orb and the wall up at the same time because it will go down too quickly.
Yeah. That's why you need to have it with someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good to keep them off until the other one smoker comes.
Yeah, because you don't peak a viper wall or a viper wall orb
Yeah.
because it's you get
Vulnerable.
yeah. I'd still give her B, like right above harbor,
Yeah.
like this, because
Yeah, she's a good
I think she's
combo
the
agent.
better. I think she is the better
Wall.
wall controller.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you would have put in this in, if it were like VCT, we would have put in her higher since she has a higher pick rate.
Yeah, but I
Like,
would even argue that like she's still pretty. You don't play her a
meh.
lot in VCT anymore
Yeah,
because of the
that's true.
nerfs.
But like, if you are gonna pick
She
a
would be.
smoker,
I
she
think
would be over
Harbor
as
would
the
be
highest
lower.
thing. Yeah, me too. I feel
But
like you
can we
should
move
have.
on, please?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
Vice.
Vice. Not that good, but I would say she's better than Deadlock.
She for sure is better than Deadlock, and I would argue she's better than Chamber. I think uh,
Yeah. Oh
it's
my god, I
hard
forgot he existed.
to compare. It's hard to compare Vice with Brim because I think I would put her in C at the moment.
Yeah,
She
same.
is starting to get picked more in VCT, even though that's
Mhm.
not what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to see how you could use her, but I still think that like sure you get the wall up for a little bit and you maybe get one kill off it.
She's a hard, easy agent. You know.
Sure.
Do you get what I'm like? Uh, when you're really good, like really, really good at her, she can be really dangerous. But if it's like if you're just, yeah, playing her for the funsies,
Mhm.
she can be less dangerous because her util can be really dangerous. Her
Yeah.
ult
Herald can be
is a
good
very
for
good
retakes.
both retake and taking
But
over,
there
taking
are
side.
also some other ultimates that you can
Hmm.
like use to counter her ultimate, like the
Hmm.
jet or the neon, even the race.
Yeah, that's true. But like, still.
Yeah, I think she's decent,
Hmm.
but I haven't really seen like a lot of value from her.
Like, yes, you can still conquer her with a like a race or a jet or something. But it's still like we say we have like three people against some people. Or like, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It's still like you can't really expect to get like four people when you try to
Yeah, like
take space with your ult.
yeah,
Neon can't just walk in and get three
no, exactly. And
against yeah.
because they still have guns.
Mhm.
They and if they have like bought a sheriff, maybe have a ghost picked up,
Yeah.
it's not impossible to get kills.
Yeah, that's true. But like we say it's a random round and we say you buy a vandal and a shorty.
Yeah,
You're screwed.
exactly.
No, but like
But
try really.
you can also kind of just wait it out. It's not that long.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I. It would have been better if it were like a longer ult.
Yeah.
That were, but I still get why
But
they
it's a
listen.
decent ult to like be able to get out like as defender get onto site again.
Yeah.
I'd still put her C though.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree.
And then we have Yoru, who I think is a very good agent.
Yeah, he's a good flash.
Yeah, I
Uh,
wouldn't put him above Neon
Same.
because it's a bit like it's
He
not
can't really
very
enter
easy.
on his own.
No, exactly. It's not very easy to because it's a risk to TP.
Yeah.
I think his clone is good.
Yeah.
His
The
ult is
clone is
very
really.
good.
Uh-huh.
But the TP is like it's a risk,
Mhm.
and the flash it's a very hard flash to master. But I'd still
Yeah.
put him in B,
Like
like
all
here.
TPs um are yeah, whatever it's called. A risk.
Yeah,
And some
I
are better than the others.
yeah
I like that you can fake the TP.
yeah. I like that as well. I'd is this good? Would you
Yes.
agree with this tier list?
Yes.
So that means we can move on now.
Yes. Great. I don't know.
Okay,
Done.
now one more topic.
VCT.
Yeah, so far. So, what have we watched? To put it simple, EMEA,
Yeah, I have watched some
and then we
EMEA, not
watched
all,
like
but
a couple of maps of Americas, and I've seen
hmm
a couple of maps of Pacific.
yeah, I think I've seen like two maps of Pacific, because I haven't. I
I
don't really know when Pacific is playing either.
they start at 9 a.m.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why.
But that's it's mostly EMEA. I don't think I've missed a single EMEA game.
Oh, that
EMEA
was my
game.
KFC. Sorry. Yeah, I have missed some games
I'll do
because
this.
it's like a koi,
Uh,
uh gentlemates.
I,
How
I I
fun to
haven't
watch.
I haven't missed any games. I think I haven't watched them fully, but
Yeah,
I have. Yeah,
I would say this. I watched more last year than I have right like this. Like when I started watching last year, I have watched more that time than
yeah, but
this.
you also watched nothing of Kickoff last year.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I
we
get what
say,
you mean.
is it stage one? The other one's called, or what
Yeah,
is it? Yeah, I watched more stage one than this kickoff.
yeah. I also feel like Kickoff is the one you need to watch the least because it's like not that interesting.
It's still like everyone
Most
has
teams,
new.
yeah, most teams look pretty shaky.
Uh-huh. They're
As
only the ones that still like
yeah, the people that
are
didn't
the same
change a
team.
lot with the
Like
roster,
heretics.
they look good,
Uh-huh.
whilst the rest look pretty shaky. And I
Yeah,
think
like
we will see, and that's the reason why we get so many upsets in Kickoff,
mhm.
like Liquid being the dark horse. Like
Yeah,
they
roar.
what? Like they really they are actually looking they aren't looking great, but the other teams are looking a lot worse.
Yeah, I agree.
Like like the games I've watched with Liquid, which is like almost everyone,
Mhm.
it doesn't look like perfect Valorant. It's like the Heretics games I watched. Of course, the first map
Mhm.
against Gentlemates looked pretty terrible, but like apart from that, almost all maps they've played have looked like top tier Valorant. It
Yeah,
hasn't
like,
looked bad.
and then we have like the teams that have gone from really good to not qualifying anything. Like Fnatic, we say.
Yeah,
They went from winning
yeah,
both EMEA shit at the end
yeah,
to
and
not
not doing
doing anything
too
at all.
bad. But to be fair, last year started the same.
Yeah, and
So
then
we can't really know how it will go later.
well, Fnatic seems to be slow starters,
Yeah, for sure.
and then we have the like we get an Americas player. What the fuck? We have fucking Kayak from tier two.
And
That
like, I can't
also
lie, he is looking insane.
real.
Kayak is maybe not uh, at the same level as Sturkey, but I think he is like one of the best players you could have picked to replace Sturkey.
Yeah, Fnatic is really good at taking tier two players and just
Yeah,
saying, no, mine. And then they
uh,
turn out to be
for sure.
fucking gods. No
I
lie.
also want to touch on Floor because
Oh
it
my
was
god.
really fun to watch her play.
Yeah, like they didn't last that long,
No, but
but the time
she
that where
had
they
an
last,
amazing fucking debut.
uh-huh. I feel like she would have she got a bit held back, not to
I
be mean.
no, but I think in that sense that like she actually deserves a uh, tier one team and not a Ascensions team.
Yeah, agreed,
Not to be
100%.
exactly like you said, not to be mean towards the Ascensions teams because them making it like, and they also had a during that game they had a sub first game, right?
Yep,
If I don't remember completely wrong.
it was
Uh,
their
yeah, they had
coach.
one of their coaches played for them.
Yeah.
Um, and like I mean they made it competitive, and I mean, she was popping off. It was really fun to see Floor play in Tier 1, and
Mhm.
I really feel like she has the like ability to compete on this level.
Yeah, like just by the fact that she was like the beginning, like last year's Oxy run
Yeah.
when he was above everyone else.
Mhm.
That's like her right now.
Yeah.
She plays and she has 20 to 30 more kills than the same
Yeah,
and
then the person
people in the
lower.
same
Like yeah,
team.
over all the maps, of course. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like she
yeah.
has 30 kills more than the person during map 1, but it's
No,
still
no, no.
that's still like 10, almost 15, like somewhere between 10 and 15 kills each map, which is insane.
Yeah,
And then she's very consistent
she's
as well.
very yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like
I'm a big fan of her,
yeah, yeah,
and she's doing great. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Uh, I also want to ask, because we're watching the game in a little while,
yeah. Mhm.
who do you think from all the regions are making it, or EMEA, I'm gonna assume you only know, are
Yeah.
making it to Bangkok?
I think
Because
Heretics,
what are the teams left? Heretics, Vitality, Foot, and Liquid.
Liquid. Yeah.
I
Okay.
I'm also a Heretics believer. I think
Yeah.
Heretics wins today,
Yeah. Same. Uh, I would
and
say if
I
some miracle Liquid wins,
yeah,
that's a
that's
miracle.
it's a like not only like if they take it to Bangkok, that's two miracles. Because if they win over Foot, uh, I will be in disbelief.
Same.
I'm
I feel like
I love Liquid.
yeah,
I am rooting for
Heretic.
Liquid. Um, I'm not a Liquid believer.
Yeah, same. Heretics, fun. Always fun to see Heretics play.
Yeah,
Uh, Heretics is probably gonna go to Bangkok, and then it's really like it could be whoever. Like
yeah,
Liquid can have two insane games
yeah,
somehow. Because
yeah. They
if we look at how they played last foot game, they could have won like much
d-
more than they actually did.
on Fracture, they should have won that map.
Yeah, they should have won Fracture.
And
Like
then
if
it just so happened that Foot had Jet2J, who just decided to be the
hopped
Clutch
off.
King that day.
Yeah,
He was like,
Jet that.
1vx? Nah, I'm winning that.
Yeah,
And it was so many rounds that they should have closed out that they just didn't.
yeah,
Not only one VXs, but like two VXs as well. Like there were so many rounds, and
yeah.
it
It could
was
have been like a
very shaky.
4v1 and they lost it.
Here's the thing though,
No.
um, although that doesn't really like determine anything, but Foot was absolutely stomped by Vitality.
Oh,
So yeah, that's the only game they lost.
well, let's go Heretics and let's go Liquid, I
I am.
guess.
But here's the thing: even if Vitality wins over Heretics, the Heretics is getting to Bangkok
Yeah,
because they are winning over Foot and they are winning over Liquid.
yeah. I just
Um,
hope
and
they win today.
yeah, I hope so as well. Uh, but I even think that they have the possibility to win the grand finals.
No, they don't do that.
That I know, but I think this is the moment.
Hmm.
I really
You
do.
definitely. That's because all the other teams look like shit right now.
It's
But
because when they have been in grand finals in EMEA, it has only been against Fnatic, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that Fnatic isn't looking that amazing. Their map pool is so wide,
hmm,
so like a best of five is almost always a win for Fnatic.
yeah, Fnatic is like, yeah, the fact that they picked Sunset, Heretics' best map,
They did not.
or they didn't pick Sunset, or
No.
like they played Sunset. They
Yeah.
didn't like, yeah, and they were.
Yeah, and even though
Yeah, I have.
that's a map they aren't very good at, or they weren't very good at, they are now. Or I don't
Mhm.
know about now, but like last year at the end. But they still have all those other maps, and like the map pool right now is so favored for Fnatic, or past Fnatic at least. And I mean it's players left still from past Fnatic, because Fracture is a stronghold, Haven,
Icebox.
but that is not in the map pool.
Icebox.
But like they have a lot of maps that they are good on, so I think in a best of five they would win.
Mhm.
Um, Now that's not gonna be the case for Heretics. They are not gonna play against Fnatic in a best of five this like during kickoff. So I
Yeah.
think they have a chance of actually like taking home the grand finals.
Mhm.
I think if they beat no, not Heretics, they're not gonna beat themselves. If they beat Vitality, I think they win over the team that makes it to the grand finals as well.
Yes.
Um, so yeah, I Heretics. I really do believe that they're gonna make it.
Yeah, same.
So yeah,
Should we?
uh, quickly, actually, before we go to your section, I also want to quickly touch on the other regions, if that's fine with you.
Yeah, you do. You.
China, we already know the teams. I haven't watched. I think I've watched like one map. It's EDG obviously, and then it's Trace actually.
Yeah.
Uh, Not FPX, which might be surprising, but not really. Trace are really growing. Like they like from last year when they just made almost a run in champs, and now they are continuing that run in kickoff. And
Yeah.
so yeah, I think they were the team to were they the team to beat EDG as well?
I think they did.
I know one team did, and then EDG came back the next map, no game, and they 30 0'd someone.
Oh my god.
I don't remember who they played though. But yeah, but EDG won the grand finals though, which is fair.
Mhm.
And then Pacific, I haven't watched a lot there either. I know it's three teams left, I think, or four maybe. I don't remember. I know DRX are in Bangkok,
Yeah.
and then it's Genji. No, it's three teams: Genji and T1. No,
Mhm.
not T1. Or is it T1? Yeah, T1. T1 lost to DRX. Genji won over
Paper X
Talon.
just said no. Who won over Paper X again?
Uh, oh, I don't remember.
I know the T1. No.
I know
You.
they played
T1.
DFM, but I also know they won one game.
Wait, I can check.
While you do that, Americas, G2, obviously they are in grand finals now. They won over Sentinels, which I thought
Oh
that was
yeah,
gonna happen.
they lost against
DFM.
DNF. No, DFM.
Yeah, and
DNF.
then
Oh.
and then Americas, G2 won over Sentinels, which I wasn't very shocked about. I That was my prediction. I thought G2 were gonna win because G2 are looking strong as fuck right now. I mean, they got Jogamo.
Yeah, that's
They looked
one
good last
dangerous
year
player.
without Jogamo, with Icy,
Uh-huh.
and they look even better now with Jogamo.
Yeah,
And
and
then the last,
MRBR has done
yeah, that's
a
the last one. But
yeah
they had
EMER.
Aspas. Did you see the stats for yesterday's game against Crew?
Nope,
He had like 80 something kills.
I can look at it
I
now.
know he had 29 kills on both the maps they
Oh,
won, and he had like
18.
like I don't remember 24 or something the one they lost.
Yeah, 29 and 29,
Yeah, and
and the one they
he
lost
was
24.
popping off on
Yeah,
so many levels.
MRBR is on a low.
I'm honestly I'm rooting for MIBR in
Yeah, same.
the Sentinels MIBR game. Not only because like I like Aspas and they are looking insane,
Mhm.
I would like to have one NA team and then one like South America team or like Brazil team in Bangkok,
Yeah.
because to get like the representation.
Mhm.
I think
And
that's
it's fun
more
if
fun.
they actually do a
Yeah, a
like lower.
full lower bracket run for
Exactly.
sure. I want
Because they
G2
have.
to win it though, the grand finals,
Yeah, same.
because they have also not won a grand finals. I think
Yeah, they
they
have come
won
to
the
fourth, third.
Ascensions, of course, but I don't think
Mhm.
that's like the team though. That's obviously not the team like all the players. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch Ascensions 2023, but they are the Ascensions team, so
Mhm.
which is like actually really hard to believe considering how well they are doing. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of other like Ascensions teams aren't doing great.
Mhm.
Like with the only exception being like the China team last
Yeah.
year. Oh, what was it?
I don't know.
Fuck.
The for
DRG.
the
Yeah, 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 DRG.
Dagger.
So yeah,
No, Dragon
that's
Ranger game.
I would say that's our vision of VCT so far.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
now we get to your section, the
Yes.
Max's dumb fact of the week. What do you have to tell me today?
Yes. Did you know that
Probably not.
snail,
Snail?
like a little snail
Yep.
with a shell, they have teeth.
Okay.
They could bite you if they want to.
Okay. Well,
That's everything for me.
that's an interesting fucking fact. Sure. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing.
No problem.
Yeah,
And that's everything for me.
yeah, and I think that's everything from us as well.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
yep. Yeah, that's it for episode 1 of Whiffing Weekly.
Ja.
Yep. All right. And we say our goodbyes.
Yes.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye.